Hello, welcome to my first ever YouTube cooking video. I got the Geeky Chef Cook Book for my wife for Christmas, and it has lots of different recipes from different TV shows, movies, games, that sort of thing. So I was thinking, what would kind of work? What could I do that would be engaging? So what I've done is I've started off with Futurama. Now, obviously, Futurama is a TV show that was made by Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons. An underrated TV show, actually. I think on par, if not sometimes better than the actual Simpsons. So if you've not seen it, please give it a look. I think it's on Amazon Prime in UK. So yeah, basically there was two things from Futurama. There was a drink called Slurm, and like a snack called Popplers. I keep wanting to say Ploppers, but I'm sure it's Popplers. So I made them. This first one here is the Popplers. In my second video, I'll be showing you how to make Slurm. A wee bit easier. It's just a quick video sort of thing. But feel free to give them a go. I'll put all the ingredients and recipe and stuff on screen. Yeah, it's quite easy to do. So let's go in and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is make the breadcrumby sort of thing. So basically what you need first of all is a tablespoon of salt, as you saw there. A quarter tablespoon of paprika. One-eighth of a teaspoon of pepper. Again, these are kind of like rough estimates. If you want to make it different, you can. This is just to go by. Another 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Here's a bad boy, the dry mustard, Coleman's mustard. What you're going to use is a pinch of that. A pinch of the dry mustard. Look at that. Perfect. Some ground nutmeg. Now, I've used Asda, but you can use other types. Don't feel you have to use Asda ones. So a pinch of nutmeg. Again, look at that. Perfect. Cloves. I don't actually know what cloves are made of or what they are, but yeah, you take a pinch of cloves. There's a lot of pinching. There we go. Boom. And there's some ginger, ground ginger. So again, a wee pinch of that. And then just a straight up mixy, however you see fit. Make sure it's all kind of mixed together, and yeah, it all looks proficiently mixed in. Look at that, perfect. That's a man who knows how to handle a spoon. Boom. Okay, so next thing you're going to do is you're going to get a big bowl and your eggs. And then, guess what you're going to do with these? You're going to crack them into there. Make sure there's no eggshells left in there. Boom. And boom. Absolute professional. Okay, then you take your cup of buttermilk, Plop that in there as well. And then just mix it all together. Now you'll see in a second, I used a spoon here. That's not the best thing to use. You're better using like a fork or a whisk if you got one. Unfortunately, I couldn't find mine, but yeah, the spoon didn't really work. So yeah, just mix that all up. You'll see I changed a fork here. Okay, just whiskey, 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 till it's smooth. Nice and smooth. Okay, so your smooth buttermilk and egg mixture is going to be used like a bath for your prawns. Essentially, it's to make sure that the batter all sticks on it and stuff as well. Use the buttermilk, then we'll use the flour, and so on and so forth. But you'll see all that later on. But yeah, so basically just pop all your prawns in there, give them a good mix up, make sure they're all kind of covered by the buttermilk, like so. And then the easiest part of the whole journey, you're gonna leave them while you're doing other stuff. So just put that to one side, make sure they're covered, and that'll be fine. So now we're going to be making the breadcrumbs. So what you're going to do is you're going to pop in 1 cup of the flour, your panko breadcrumbs, and then all your seasonings as well. So you have your tablespoon of onion powder, tablespoon of garlic powder, wee bit of garlic salt if you need to, bit of pepper. Again, that's the taste. Some cayenne pepper. And then your bad boy Old seasoning that you made earlier. Oh, baby. Okay, so once it's all together, essentially just mix it all up. Make sure they're it's all looking evenly spread. Just give it a good mix. Like I say, that spoon action is something else. Oh, beautiful. Mix, 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 mix. Looking good. Perfect. Okay, so you're now going to put the rest of the flour that you have into a separate bowl. And you'll see here we now have our setup. So we have our flour, we have our buttermilk bath or shrimp in it, and then our batter slash breadcrumb mixture. So what you're going to do, you're going to take one shrimp at a time out of the buttermilk bowl, pop it into the plain flour, back into the buttermilk bowl, and then into your mixture of all your seasonings and breadcrumbs and stuff there. And then what I just did, just to make it easier, was pop any finished ones into another separate bowl. So again, you are taking out of your buttermilk bath, you're rolling it about in the plain flour, back into the buttermilk bath, make sure it's nice and covered, and then into your seasonings and breadcrumbs. Now, just to warn you, your fingers do get messy at this part. You might want to keep washing hands just to get the layers of stuff off, but yeah, it can get very messy, so just be careful. So again, out the buttermilk bath, into the flour, make sure it's sufficiently covered, back into the buttermilk bath, give it a wee bath, and then into the seasoning and the breadcrumbs. Perfect. Okay, so now the fun begins, the actual kind of cooking. Now, if you don't have a deep fat fryer, you can just do what I've kind of done. Put in quite a bit of oil. Obviously, just need to be careful at this part. You don't want to be setting fire to things, noticeably your eyebrows or your hair. So yeah, pop some oil into a pan, turn up the heat, make sure it's the oil's nice and warm. You should know because it'll move pretty freely. Yeah, once the oil is sufficiently warm, you can start taking your shrimps, you can see there. Just popping them in batches of sort of 5, 6, 7 at a time into the oil, and they'll start frying. Okay, so once your shrimps are all nice and golden and the batter is nice and hard, yeah, just remove them, pop them in a separate bowl, and they are good to go. You're good to taste your creation. I hope your mouths are watering because I know mine is. Let's go. Look at that. Mm, mm, mm. There we go. Easy as that. Popplers. Yeah, it's quite straightforward. I would recommend giving it a go, but taking care, especially with frying. That's the part I always worry about. But yes, it was absolutely lovely. I would definitely give it a go. You know, it's quite straightforward to do. I'll put the recipe down below. So have a look there. Just give you a step-by-step guide if I'm not quite clear enough. I also put the ingredients list down below as well. Yeah, my first Geeky Chef Cookbook video is now completed. So hopefully you guys tried it. If you have, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. Hopefully it was enjoyed. You can see from my face at the end of that video, I enjoyed it. You know, the little chef's kiss. But no, they're brilliant. In fact, I gave them to my wife, and she was even like, she's very fussy with her food. She loved it, so that's as good a endorsement as any. But yeah, if you like the video, remember to subscribe to me as well. I'll be doing more of these. I have filmed some, but I just need to edit them and stuff. I'm also going to be doing one about my steak sandwiches. That if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see I put them up not long ago. I was just playing about with like a Philly steak kind of sandwich sort of thing. So I thought I'd do a little video to show you how I make them, really. Yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed it. Like I say, remember to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling, just to make sure you get notified next time I'm live. But yes, thank you very much, and I'll see you all guys in the next one.